So please hear what Paul's saying. Please hear what I'm saying. We're not saying, boy, marriage is full of trouble. You want to avoid it at all costs. Paul speaking in a specific circumstance here in verse 28. In verse 29, he tells us the appointed time has grown short. What is he talking about? Well, I think here now he's in this broader category. He's saying, I'm not talking about the present distress that you're under in Corinth. That will either pass or it won't pass. Things are moving, and this present world, it's passing away in the form that it's in. The new form will be God sending Christ and redeeming both the physical elements and all of us who are alive and those who have died in Christ, and bringing about the consummation of the ages and bringing about all that we look forward to ultimately in eternity. Friends, we are living under the shadow of the return of Jesus Christ. Paul and the people of his day, us 20 centuries later, Jesus himself told us in what we call the Olivet Discourse. The disciples say to him, look at this beautiful temple. Isn't it wonderful? Jesus says it's not going to be here for very long. And then he goes into what's going to bring about these hard times. And he simply says to them, what do you do in light of all this information that I've given to you? Be ready. That's Jesus' advice through all of that. Jesus says, I am coming back, so make yourself ready. I don't think Paul's saying anything that Jesus wouldn't have said, right? Make yourself ready in this present distress, and the fact of the matter is that this world is passing away. To the Romans, in Romans chapter 13, he says, the hour has come for us to wake up from our slumber. We get this 70, 80, 90, maybe 100 years in this world. For many, it's a lot less than that. And this is all we can really understand. And so Paul says, we got to wake up from this slumber. We got to jar ourselves back to reality and say, yes, we are here in this world, but our focus is on Christ and our relationship with Christ. Why does he say that there to the Romans in Romans 13? He says, because the time of our salvation is closer than when we first believed. This present world that we are living in, it's not going on forever. Jesus is coming back, and therefore we got to shake ourselves out of this idea that I just got to make life work, right? I've got to plan for the future. Got to have everything I want in life. I've got to attain everything, right? I got to finish off my bucket list. Got to make sure I have the right house. I got to have the right retirement. I got to do all these things in this world. And I think Jesus and Paul would say, you don't got to do all that stuff, right?